Welcome back to AM Northwest. What happens when you take some of Hallmark's hottest stars, round up a boatload of their biggest fans, and set them adrift on an ocean cruise? The new 4-part docuseries Christmas at Sea follows the joyful celebrations and magic moments that make for a real-life Hallmark movie.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm a big Hallmark fan, a big fan of yours.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. You want the bench? I think you're the only one here.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah?
2 feet away, he is my favorite actor of all Hallmark. Thank you.
You a big Christmas fan?
Big.
Yeah?
Yes. My partner Donna is a huge fan, too. Believe it or not, she has ornaments with all the actors together.
No way.
Yeah.
Where is she?
Well, she had brain surgery a couple years ago, and
Oh, man.
good days and bad, so
That's
she...
terrifying. But she's here.
She's here?
And she's healthy.
She's doing great.
She's a warrior.
Oh, but I always pictured us getting married and her telling her story. And I actually brought rings here, she doesn't know, and I'm gonna try to get married here.
Try to get married on the ship?
As a surprise.
What?
Yes, it's gonna
You
be...
can't. I should write this down. This is the next movie.
Here to share more about their adventures, we welcome 3 Hallmark stars, Tyler Hynes, Paul Campbell, and Nikki DeLoach. Good morning to the 3 of you. My first question is, that's kind of crazy. You all agree to get on this boat filled, not just kind of lots of people, filled with super fans. And you all went with it, and you were all so loving and so great with them. Tell me why you agreed to do that. I know a lot of actors who would have said, no way.
Enthusiastic. We didn't just agree, we ran. We were thrilled to join these people. I mean, I think I speak for all 3 of us. There's not many places in the world that have this amount of just pure, genuine, sincere interaction. And I think the audience that we have is a very unique audience. And I can't imagine, something more lovely than somebody sharing how much things that we put a lot of our time, energy, and thought and heart into, how it affected them. So yeah, I think we were all enthusiastic to take this little school trip on a boat with thousands of people.
Okay, Paul, I love the fact that there's a proposal, a set of proposal. You helped to execute that, because what's Hallmark without a romance and a proposal? How did you feel about getting involved in all of that? And that couple was so sweet.
They were extraordinarily sweet. I was terrified, to be honest, because we've talked about this a lot, but as actors, we're behind the camera. We're not really, we don't really mix it up with the people very much. And suddenly I had 2 very real people and a very real story in front of me. And I was really excited when I offered to officiate. It kind of just came out, and I didn't realize the gravity of it until after they had accepted. And I went, oh, I actually have to, this is your wedding. Yeah. This is a real thing. Yeah. There's no retakes. I don't get a second shot. I don't get to go and fix my hair. I don't have to rehearse. This is it. This is your life, and I can't mess it up. And I basically just spent the whole time trying not to cry, overwhelmed with emotion. That was my goal. Just don't cry and ruin the ceremony. That was my one goal.
Well, speaking of emotion, there is a lot of emotion. The people that were highlighted are the sweetest people. I love the 16-year-old grandson with his grandmas. That was too adorable for words. Nikki, talk to me about some highlights for you. And also, I saw a lot of friendship bracelets. Were they giving you friendship bracelets? Yeah.
Oh, I have actually a sleeve full of bracelets that I brought back. Yes. We exchange bracelets. It's such a sweet thing because it's like everybody gives it to you. I have a couple of them on actually today. I would just, every story had its specialness and sweetness. And I would say across the board that they were all reflections of who our audience is.
Right.
Those are the people that watch our shows. They are beautiful people, incredibly loving and kind, and they're moving through life watching their Hallmark movies because that's how they want to live their life in the real world and to be a part of their stories. Yes, the kid with his grandparents would, he would say they're my favorite people in the world. And then there was Gail and Alicia.
Yo, yeah, I love them. Yeah.
Special. And obviously I got to spend a lot of time with Donna, and who had been through a really, you know, intense and scary health crisis. And to be a part of her story, and her and Rob finally getting to come together and do something they had wanted to do for so long, but because life is gonna life, you know, they didn't have a chance to. It was just such a gift to all of us. So grateful for it.
Tyler, you got a lot of attention. And the whole Hallmark pass thing is hilarious. I love that. But you helped one of the women, the two best friends, as Nikki just mentioned. It was Gail and Alicia. You really helped the one that was just like, she was not going to step outside her comfort zone, despite the fact that that was kind of the goal of her best friend. But you really helped her.
Yeah, it was their friendship was so genuine and sincere, and I had never met them until the moment that we had met on camera. And she was sincerely scared to go on this adventure, and we spent hours together. We spent the whole day together. What you see in the series is obviously truncated down, but it was special. It's a day that I'll never forget. Is one of the most beautiful experiences of my life. And I'm so grateful that I had that experience with them, as well as the documentation of it. I can revisit that moment whenever I like, and it's truly one of the most beautiful and profound moments. It was everything you see was just a fraction of how lovely it was, really.
It was very sweet. One last question to all three of you, and I hope this isn't taken in a bad way, but I did notice that the fans, their rooms were rather small, very small. But I'm assuming that your rooms were a little more comfortable. Please tell me that they were.
I was two weekends. I had a small room the first weekend, and it was pretty, you know, comfortable, cozy, one might say.
Yeah.
Second one was second cruise was a little bit bigger, so I don't know if you guys got the luxurious rooms, and I just got stuck in the back. But I was happy regardless.
I was in bunk beds in the belly of the ship. I'm nobody's hall pack.
I love it. I love it. I love it. We want to tell our viewers Christmas at Sea premieres on Monday at 8 p.m. on the Hallmark Channel. Thank you all so much. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
You bet. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.